success. Anything you have, it may be in your career, it may be in making it, it may even be in going for a run. It may be in having an examination in school, and you wrote the exam, and you passed the exam, and you came out with flying colors. You've done well, and people say to you, well done. So anything that you've done, you've achieved success, and you are proud of it. Anyone else? A story. He said one day there was a wise man living in a small community, and everybody knew that this man was a wise man. There was no question you asked him that he did not have an answer to. And then he said one day, a young chap said, you know what, I'm going to try this wise man. I'm going to test him and see if he's really as wise as he is. I'm going to play a trick on him. So the young lad, maybe about 10 or 12, picked up an insect that was alive, maybe a butterfly or something, picked up an insect and he kept it in his hand. And the insect was alive in the little boy's hand. Now the young lad went to this wise man and said, I've heard that you are the wisest man in this community. I want to test your wisdom. I have an insect in my hand. Is this insect alive or is it dead? Wise man, answer me. And the young man thought in his heart, if the man says the insect is alive, I will squeeze the insect and kill it, and so he will be wrong. And if the man says the insect is dead, I will let it go, and it will be alive. So either way, the man is going to be wrong. So he kept the insect in his hand, and he said to the wise man, wise man, tell me, this insect in my hand, is it alive or dead? And the wise man looked at him, long and thoughtful. And he said, you know what, young man? I have just one answer. The answer is this. It's in your hands. If that insect is going to be alive, or if it's going to be dead the next minute, it depends on you. It's in your hands. And he walked away. And that was a solemn thought. And that same thing applies to me and to you. Are you going to become a success? It's in your hands. I've seen people, and it breaks my heart, as young as 16, 17, 18 in prison. You know, there's one lady, I'll speak a bit more about her later, 19-year-old, who had a little baby, all right? And she was in prison for whatever offense. And later on, she was about to go out of prison. I said to her, do you know what? Your little baby needs you. You're going out of prison. Don't come back in here. Sort your life out. Don't come back in here. Take care of the baby. Your baby needs you. Sadly, a few months later, she was back in prison. It's in your hands, and it's in my hands. We can blame the society. The society has a part to play. We can blame our parents if we came from an abusive family or a broken family or dysfunctional family. We can blame our colleagues at school if they bully us. But the long and short of it, if you're going to make your life a success or a failure, it's in your hands. And it's also in my hands. Sam, when you fail a sport or you fail in a particular thing you've ventured into and you get discouraged and you refuse to get up and move forward, you think about that. And I've said to anyone who cares to listen to me, failure is not that you fail an exam. Failure is refusing to try again. That's what failure is as far as I'm concerned. When you refuse to try again and make effort. When you give up on trying, that is failure. No matter how many times you failed, always get up again and make an effort. One day you will succeed. Broken family, abuse from home, bullying in school, whatever. We can overcome barriers to success if we are positive. And that message I will always want to sound loud and clear. It's going to make the success story of their life must dare to be different. Don't follow the crowd. Everyone is not always right. People say the majority carry the vote. Everyone is not always right. Who you do not know, all right? There's people who are there to discourage you, but there are other people who are watching you, and they believe in you, and they are hoping that you will succeed. When I was in the prison service, I told you about the 19-year-old girl, a Somalian, who was in prison for whatever crime she committed. When she was going to be released from prison, I said to her, when you leave prison, please, 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 make sure you don't come back to prison. You have a little baby who wants you, who needs you. Go and take care of your baby. Go and sort your life out. I wasn't concerned about what she has done. I wasn't bothered. I didn't judge her. You have made your mistakes. You have been to prison. Now you are getting out of prison. Please sort your life out. That's what I said to her. I believe in her. I believe in her. I said, go out of prison, take care of your baby, sort your life out. The sad news is that she came back to prison the second time. But that was her own choice. There are people who are watching you and you don't know. People are watching you. People who hope for you to achieve. People who hope that you will succeed. They are watching, they are hoping, and they are praying that you will make the right choice. So that in future, when you become successful, they will be happy and proud of you. People are watching you who believe in you, hoping and praying for your success. So don't give up.